Well, guys, welcome back to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I was trying to remember. I think the last time you were here is actually when you played Sonic Boom a few years ago outside, and that was a big show, and a lot has happened since then. You wrote this new record, and you've been touring, it seems, nonstop. Like, I look at your tour schedule, and it seems exhausting. Are you getting used to life on the road? Are you numb to it? Like, what's it like? I couldn't imagine being on the road as much as you are.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a blast. I think playing shows is really fun.
It has made us, I think, enjoy being home. I don't think either of us were particularly like homebodies before this happened until this happened, and now we do like to squeeze out every opportunity we can to be home when we're home.
I think congratulations are in order. The story, I saw it today, of Blurryface and how it has been on the Billboard 200 for 4 consecutive years now, because it came out this week back in 2015. So it's like 208 consecutive weeks on the chart, which when you say out loud doesn't sound like it should be a thing that people are capable of. But it goes to show the rapidness of your fan base and how much people just love that album and the work you guys do. But 4 consecutive years on the Billboard, does that seem right to you?
Seems like 200 is a lot.
It's a big number.
We should get that in like top 5 for 4 years straight, and then we won't be talking
like
about
199 for 4 years. Doesn't
Who
sound
even
that
listens
cool.
to 200 records?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, it's great.
And like other numbers that just boggle the mind. Do you ever check your YouTube stats? Because they
not
are
really.
insane. Like, I looked this morning on your behalf.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Stressed Out, 1.7 billion views. Heathens, 1.2 billion views. So a song like Stressed Out, nearly 2 out of 7 people on this planet have watched you guys ride around in those big wheels. Like, that doesn't seem right.
I know I've watched it twice. So I don't think that you can say that about the person in the planet, because then there's our moms who have watched it like
500 million.
Yeah, at least. So no, but it is kind of crazy when you put it in that perspective.
You talked about like earlier the support you get from your family, and I think they appear in Stressed Out as well. So clearly they're very supportive of your guys' career. And you mentioned how your parents weren't particularly musical. So when they first saw you performing and screaming on stage, what was their initial reaction to their music? Were they just supportive because you're their son? Or were they like, oh, okay, I can get behind this?
One of the first few shows my mom came to watch, I think she was concerned. Are you okay? You know, and her friends who came to the show were also worried for me. I think they've slowly come around to the fact that, you know, the weirdness and the odd parts of us that maybe we suppress in an environment like this, we get to like just let it out of its cage on stage, and so they start to understand a little bit. Almost like that's not even us up there.
Are they all in now? Are they all in? Are they standing up and waving? And are they all in your family?
Well, yeah, because there's catering. They get to eat when they come to shows. They get to sit down. Everyone has to stand.
I think for me, it was way worse when I was first starting and learning how to play the drums, because like I said, I was just playing drums by myself in their basement. So out of context, the drums really don't make a whole lot of sense. So I think the first time they came to a show, they got to see it in context, and I think it kind of made sense for them, or at least
They're like,
a little bit more.
oh, that's the song you was playing to.
Yeah.
As you go through your career, and it continues to go up and up and up and up and up, the pressure to beat what you did before. So we talked about how Blurryface has been on for 200 consecutive weeks, and the tour you did for that, and how energetic and entertaining it was. And now that Trench comes out, and you got probably that natural competitive instinct in you, like you got to best what you did before. Do you feel that pressure, or is that just something from the outside we think is a thing?
No, it definitely is a thing. I think that one of the main focuses when I was writing this record was how to deal with that pressure and how to get back to that place you were when you were creating, when you know, there really wasn't anyone listening. You were just creating because you loved it. And I think also in the attempt to follow up Blurryface, it wasn't until trying to follow up that record, and even now we get to look back on that particular moment in time when we released Blurry Face that we realized just how special of a moment that was, and not a lot of bands or artists get to experience that.